to another Say It Loud podcast episode. My name is Matt Jones. I'm your host. For this episode, we have a returning guest, Britny Lobas, who is now part of a project called Corbella. They're a new band, and a lot of the show focuses on how do you do a new project, ranging from finding new members to how you transition, what old songs do you keep from your previous project? Do you change your style, be it writing or how you write songs or how you work in a band? And we learn about probably the hardest thing to do in a band, which is to take a photo shoot alongside one Britny Lobas. We also debuted our new game, Lead Singer or Porn Star. So you're going to want to hang out for that. Get the family by the radio and enjoy. And be sure to check out Corbella on social networks. And they're going to be playing a gig on Friday the 9th at 1 to 1 at 11:45 p.m. It'll be their first show as Corbella. So check them out, follow along, and we'll expect some music from them this summer. Very exciting. Enjoy.
Absolutely the most people.
Cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Most people.
Everybody.
So we're going to rein in the chaos.
All right.
Except it's not really chaos.
I know it's not.
Who would even possibly want to rein this in? It's perfect. This is the best podcast we've ever had already because there's so many people here. There's so many souls in the energy. What? All right, you guys ready to podcast? Let's do this.
Yes.
Podcast.
All right. Welcome to the Say It Loud podcast, episode 31. This week with good friends, like sort of newbies, but sort of old bees.
Old bees.
Noobs and olds.
Hashtag old
Very
bees.
eloquent.
There you go.
Yeah.
Send noobs.
Look it up. It's a thing.
But here as part of Corbella, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got Britny the Wolf Lobas.
Ooh.
Start out.
Bring in Hoosier.
Oh yeah, we
Dog going.
See?
Can't
Yeah,
speak
but-
his
He came over.
language and
He
be mad
feels,
at him.
he feels
I mean,
the
feels the love.
love.
That pack mentality.
Yeah, we have a
See,
real
Brian
life,
Wolf knows what's going on.
we have a real life.
We
wolf
got
here.
some similarities there.
And drummer Alec Cabrera.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Caw, caw,
Yo.
caw.
And Russell.
That's
you gotta
right.
help me with this. Is it
Simonson.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Simonson.
WrestleMania.
How do you say it again?
WrestleMania.
What is it?
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Ooh.
way better. Yeah.
Wait, where does that nickname originate? Who gave that to you? Was it
my
you?
cousins used to always ask, "Hey, Russell, want to wrestle?" And
Ah,
so it just
okay.
kind of started from there.
There you go.
Who
That's
won?
good.
It was never me.
Uh,
They were like 3 times my age
Yeah.
and size.
what, when you were like 3?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you feel like you could have taken a different strategy looking back on it? Like,
Knowing what I know now, could I have defeated my cousins when I was 3 years old?
Was it a strictly
It's
physical
possible.
thing, or
Very possible.
From Fair City Fire, we've got Brett Winning,
heyo?
Clint Manning,
Hello.
Joe Valadez,
Hi there.
and Brian
hi.
the Wolf. Whoa.
Perfect. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So, very exciting. Britny, obviously you're a Say It Loud veteran.
Yes.
So you're the, we call it the deuce when it's your second time.
She's dropping the
I'm
deuce.
honored.
Yeah.
Classic.
Double deuce.
Yeah. And, yeah.
Classy.
Corbella.
Classy.
So that's a new project.
It is.
And we've heard you
yes.
before. Everybody's seen you before who's listening to this, obviously. So Corbella, the band, it's still the same style as what you were doing before? I mean,
yes.
That's I'm sure there's a lot of decisions to make about that, right?
Yeah, I mean, we all take a lot of different influences, and, since we've come together and, we were what we were before, and now we're trying to make something new, and, we're still going to do a lot of the same kind of, rock-based music that we were doing, but we're just going to try and do everything else too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we all kind of we were talking about this earlier, I think we're all influenced by, by different kinds of music, whether it's hip hop, pop, rock, soul. And I think we kind of all honed in together and kind of, still obviously want to do that whole rock based sound, but kind of take collectively what each one of us really kind of wants, and move forward in a little more of a pop influenced direction. And we're writing and have a lot of exciting things on the horizon.
Well, Britny, you are like without a rock star. Like just the way, like every time you're dressed, like you have like I don't even know what pants those are, but they're like purple and like they have
Crushed velvet.
Crushed red
Yeah, they have
Well, thanks,
texture and all that. Like if somebody saw you at the
Textured
line,
pants.
yeah, if you were at Taco Deli, they'd be like a tourist would be like, she's probably a rock star.
And they'd be right.
Yeah, so it's clear that like to me that seems like it's just part of you to give that out, right?
Well, thanks. Yeah, I'd hope so. Touch him if you can touch him if you want.
I was kind of thinking about it because we had Dre. Well, now I'm like totally segueing into dropping my phone, but totally segueing into Britny. But we were talking about it with Dre, and I think that girl Dre. Like she's one of our good friends. She's great. But like her ability to pull in, I think, like women in the crowd to like really dig it and like be a part of it. And I was thinking about that with you because you're definitely just a rocker at heart. But does it ever come to you to be like also like do you feel like you have to like be woman rock powered too, or is it just natural? Because I've seen like I had a friend, a woman friend at a show of yours before, and she was like she watched you for like 4 songs, and she was like she's my hero. Like and so,
Oh my God.
like I just wonder if like you take that on too as part of being a band, like the front woman,
Yeah, I mean, I definitely I think it's important to. I mean, especially for me, even being a woman up on stage, it's definitely empowering and really important, I think, to connect, especially with women, especially this day and age, really. I mean, there's so much. You laughing about over there, Alec?
I'm laughing with Clint. I love this guy.
Yeah. No, I think it's definitely it's really important, especially I think a lot of women have a lot of things that they want to say, and a lot of them don't say it. So when they see somebody up there that has a voice and can connect and hear and say what they have to say, I think it's important.
So do you think when you write lyrics, do you just say what you want to say, or do you take any do you think you like take some voices
I mean,
or some
honestly,
feels from some
that's a good
friends
question.
or their experiences and put them into there too?
I definitely in the past I've seen girlfriends of mine go through certain situations, and I don't know if they know the songs that I've written are really about them, to be honest with you, but sometimes a lot of things I'd like to say to them or present them, whether they're in some kind of abusive relationship or any kind of situation, sometimes you really can't be honest with them and say something without saying it in the wrong way. So a lot of times I would write a song and get it out in that sense, hoping they'd hear it or somebody in their situation would and connect and relate.
Have you ever been tempted to tell that person that the song was about them?
Yes, I have actually very
Have you
recently. Not in those exact words, no.
Okay.
But
Well,
I think
your chance
I know.
right now.
Yeah, let it out. Say
All right.
No
Say
pressure.
it
Are
loud,
you
Britney.
listening? It hasn't been recorded yet, but I think when the time's right, it'll. I think she'll know, and she'll appreciate it then. And I think sometimes when songs are written at that time, people don't really, probably realize what they're going through, and maybe down the road they'll appreciate it later.
Is that the way? I mean, for you guys, when you write songs, do you ever find yourself listening to a song you wrote years ago, and you're like, you have a new appreciation for it, even if you're in a different place?
Oh yeah, I mean definitely these. I found that with songs that I'm a fan of and have been a fan of for a long time.
Totally,
it's like
yeah.
you like it's just like
Favorite middle school albums are like way different. Like
Yeah. I think one of the more interesting stories I've heard that's related to that is like Eddie Vedder was talking about their Pearl Jam song "Alive," which I've been a huge Pearl Jam fan since I was a little kid. But anyways, like he was kind of talking about how that song was about like his father who like basically like abandoned him and all this stuff, and like he basically said like I'm still alive, I have to deal with this. Like it was kind of a negative thing, but like the crowd and the way people responded to the song was like a celebration. Like I'm still alive. Like I'm still like feeling good. This is like we're still kicking, and it's like so he said like over the years the song has changed for him in that way. It's not such a bitter thing anymore.
I thought it was positive my whole
right? Yeah, it was actually him like working some shit out with his dad.
Wow.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah.
How about anything you guys have written before?
I feel like sometimes I write stuff and I'll look back like 2 months later and be like I was trying to give myself advice that I wasn't listening to, like kind of like foretelling, like self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what I'm going for. I don't know which one it is, but actually,
you mean like if you were telling a third person in a situation what to do, it's a lot easier than telling yourself
I'll look through like I'll think a song is about something and I'll write it, and sometimes I'll just be kind of vague and it's not about anything specific, and then like later I'll kind of realize what I was writing it about, kind of thing.
That's pretty
to
cool.
the point where I've had an idea of, I probably shouldn't be telling people this, but I have an idea of a movie where a guy.
Give us your script.
This is a quick synopsis, but it's relatable. It's like some songwriter dude, and like later in life he doesn't do it anymore, and he just has these old songs, and all of a sudden like stuff in his life starts happening, and he correlates it to lyrics, and he like starts thinking whether it's true or not that like his songs were telling his future, so he goes back like through his songs trying to figure out what's going to happen next, kind of thing.
Whoa.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
Shit is deep.
so he's like
Right? That's why I said I shouldn't say it.
Done by Miramax.
But, I mean, I have a lot of ideas that I don't act on, so if any of y'all want to steal that
What's
and
the
make it an
government's
actual
now?
thing, just put my name in the credits somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, do you ever?
Government heard it.
Yeah.
You know-
Trump owns it now.
Yeah. Shouldn't have said it out loud in a mic.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh no.
Do you ever look back on things you've created? Like for I think most of the people in front of me now, it's music, songs, or videos, and like think like where was I at that point? Or because I think kind of where I'm pulling from what you were saying, Clint, is it's almost like your own biography that you're reading that you kind of forgot about in a way, but then you can, in a way.
Yeah,
think,
for sure. It's
yeah.
just, and I think for most singer-songwriters, they use songwriting to help them work through things. So,
Yeah.
and sometimes I think sometimes the words figure it out before you do, if that makes sense.
Total sense.
Yeah. Do you ever go back and it's like, oh, that was a great day on a song? That was a happy day.
That's never happened to me once. I don't think.
Wait,
A lot of happy moments.
wait, what's happy music?
Do you ever get to things where you're like, I need to rehash, like I need to like sequel this song or something, or does it? I would imagine, I don't know how it works for songwriters. Is it like, but not necessarily like a musical sequel, but I definitely need to respond to who I was at this point. Make
I've
something
added
different.
like one more verse to a song before, like it comes later, and I'm like, that's the ending that needed to happen. That I didn't
The song
know
ended with
needed.
it comes later.
Well, like making like a 3-minute song, like a 3.5-minute song.
Wolf wrote a song that kind of relates to that. Like our first full-length album, Johnny, and then you wrote a sequel to it. And that's
Yeah, I mean
That's
it's
coming
pretty
out.
much
New album
exactly what we're
plug.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
April.
April 14th.
Yeah.
Shake your bone. Wait,
Shake your.
Yeah, shake it.
we haven't
Shake it.
what?
Shake it.
That's one of
Shake
the
it.
songs on there
Yes.
that you've heard us play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did that. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. It was an idea that was kind of rolling around in my head. Is that that song, specifically told this story of this guy who never really took a chance on himself. He kind of stayed in his hometown, did the job he's been doing forever, and just kind of got miserable because he just never felt like he was fulfilled. So I was like, I want to write it from his wife's perspective.
See, that's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
wanna
I
tell
always
the
love
story
it when
from that
artists
side.
do that. I don't know if you guys have listened to Deer Hunter at all. The Deer Hunter. But they have acts 1 through 5, and it's all just a story.
Wow.
And it's 5 albums of just a story of this guy and all the people he's met and all the things he went through. And it's just such a crazy story.
Yeah.
And I guess that correlates to what you guys are talking about, as far as,
Totally.
just creating a story that relates to you, talking to yourself and realize that it's just all correlates.
Yeah.
Correlation.
Yeah.
How about, do you ever think about that? again, because I have no idea about songwriting, but you ever like write a song where you think for a minute it's from your perspective, and then you, like, how do you determine perspective in a song? I guess like when do you shift from it's me singing about this to like, oh, I'm gonna build a different character that this who's feeling this. How do you make that determination? I wonder.
Sometimes when I when I write like poems and like just kind of stuff I write for myself, like it'll just kind of shift. 'Cause I'll be talking to somebody in my mind. I'll be talking to somebody, and then the conversation will shift when I just it's weird. Like you just say something and it just triggers something, and all of a sudden your mind's in a completely different place, and you're in that third person or first person view.
So we have this song that we wrote called Minds, and I'm not even sure if the guys really know the lyrics about this song.
Can you repeat that title? I didn't catch that.
Minds.
Minds, okay.
Yeah, and so I mean, a lot of times we write differently together, but a lot of times, most of the time, I write the lyrics. In the song, the first verse I start singing, and I talk about myself as I, and then the second verse I talk about she, and the last chorus and the outro I say we. So the whole song is literally about like this person inside me who is like a split personality almost, and I guess that's kind of like kind of weird, but
No,
I mean it's
using it.
I
as
first
advice.
at first I was talking about myself, and then it's like, well, sometimes I'm this person, and then together I'm this person, and it's just the whole song kind of stemmed from, I guess, kind of really learning who you are, and having all these different personalities and different ideas and minds inside one. Really,
That's a really clever way to do that, really, I think.
Really?
It's funny. We were talking about our song, Johnny, that Brian wrote, and I don't write songs in the would that be called third person when you say someone's name?
Yeah.
Like, I don't write in the third person ever. I either speak generally or I speak in first person.
So it's either
I was
they
thinking
or
about
I.
it. I don't think I've ever wrote like a song where like it's talking about I'd say like he went to the store or even or a name.
That'd be a great song though. You should write that song about the guy that went to the store.
Got some deals.
Never gonna
On
give
toilet
you
paper.
up. Never gonna let you down. Oh, suck that in there.
It was a good day.
It's a good day.
You went to the store.
So Corbella, you guys are playing February 9th, Friday at 11:45 at 1 to 1.
yes.
Is that your first like official Corbella gig?
Yes, it is. We're
Alright.
really excited about it.
Woo!
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
really
we
exciting.
It's been a
Excited
while
for
since
it.
we've been out there, so we're stoked.
Is that a word you created or is it?
Yeah.
It sounds like it
Well,
could be something in
guess.
I'll
Italian.
tell you the
guess.
story.
Yeah, please
You
guess.
can guess.
It's
I
not
guess.
Italian for
You
something,
guess,
is it?
and then I'll.
I think it
Okay.
means something like, well,
Well, doesn't like Bella mean beautiful or
yeah,
something? So I
beauty
thought
of the
core-
heart, like
man.
beautiful.
You got it,
heart,
bro.
or something
Yes,
like
it means beautiful heart in Latin.
Corazon and Bella combined.
Yes.
Nice.
And you want to know how we really found that name?
Is it a porn? Is it a porn title?
I mean,
Probably.
well,
we were arguing and talking about band names
for
for
hours, and we're like,
well,
we're
more
not.
like months, but
Well,
was gonna
this
say,
night
hours
was
is pretty good.
hours. It was
Yeah.
months, but this night we're like, okay, we're not leaving Alec's apartment until we all decide on one. So we sat there.
so
on
we
the
were on
couch.
Urban Dictionary for I don't know how long.
Russell
just
came up
looking-
with this. What did you even come up with? I don't even know. It
I
was
thought it
like
was Corbelli.
Corbelli?
Corbelli.
maybe something. I was like, that kind of
Love
sounds
the
like
belly.
core
Yeah.
Bella, beautiful heart.
My favorite part of that night was when we stumbled upon the phrase "wood pussy,"
Ooh.
Wood pussy?
Wood pussy?
and the definition of it. There was no definition. It was just kind of an
You can
example.
kinda figure
of
it
It was
how
a
he
picture
would
of
use it.
Pinocchio.
And it was what Pinocchio wants.
Oh my God. Wood pussy.
I mean,
The future
Obviously,
of the
we
band
declined
could have been
that.
drastically
I
different.
declined
Right,
that band
right.
And his nose
that would
grows
get you
really
a new
long.
market.
Yeah,
if you went
wood
with that
pussy
band
would
name.
definitely, yeah.
I
I don't
don't know.
know.
It'd probably be a
Target.
South by band.
I've heard you guys say that a
Band
bunch
list,
of
yeah.
times already. It's a good word to say, isn't it? It feels good. Like just
Wood
say
pussy.
It. Wood pussy.
It seems like
I
there's a
don't-
lot of splinters
Feels wrong.
involved.
Feels wrong.
Ouch.
Can we talk about the new guy? Because Brian told me that his name, and it's incredible.
It's a
I
great
think
name.
Brian should say it because you say it real good. Just
Yeah.
give us a little drum roll here.
Ladies and gentlemen, stepping up to the plate, Ricky Jones. That's his name. I shit you not.
That is a great baseball name, actually.
Or
that's a great name
or
in
any
general.
like
yeah.
MVP though. He's like
Track
top
star.
quality. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky
Also
Jones.
guitar player. You know.
Yeah.
Does he go by Ricky or does he go by Rick? If you like calling his name.
I
Ricky?
change it every time.
Okay.
It's
Call
like,
him the
I'll call
Rick's-
him
the
Rick and Ricky in
Rickster.
the same sentence.
Like RJ ever get in there either? You know?
No.
Not
I
yet.
haven't
That
done that
might-
yet.
that might
but that's a
roll
good
in
one. I want to
later.
think about that next time.
Ricardo, perhaps.
Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Richard. Deke.
Deek. That's funny because it's like Ricky's not the full. Like, does it go by Ricky or just Rick? It's
You
like,
Rick or
Ricky's not
Ricky?
the full.
Like,
What the hell you want me to call
I don't
you,
know.
huh?
People these days.
oh yeah, like it's got to be one syllable, man. Can't two is even not cool anymore.
Your
Let's
name's- full name
Spee.
Ricky.
Spry.
You better hope it's not him.
He's gonna be an '80s villain for sure.
Brian's just Brian now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much.
So how did you meet
Bryony.
up?
I threw the Y on the end.
How did you meet up with Ricky? Or how did Corbella come together? Like as it is right now.
As it is right now, we all
That's
kind
how it's
of.
pronounced.
I guess I met these guys through the
How do
old
you-
guitar player, and I just got together with them and we started playing, and it just went pretty fast, and we started hitting it.
We did start hitting it.
I've seen you guys hit it. I've seen you guys hit that shit.
That's Russell Simonson.
With the one-liners. We Alec came in. We were shooting a video for a different band.
That's
And
right.
He came in and filled in for us because the drummer basically backed out at the last minute.
I met
And
the
then,
band the day of the music video. I forgot
And
about
then
that.
He ended up just sticking around, and we couldn't get rid of him. So we kept him around.
Not for lack of trying.
Right. No, he's great. And then I knew the old guitar player and Britny through other bands and other musicians around town, and they came out to one of the last shows that I played with another band that I was in, and I told them that I was ending that, and just to let me know if they wanted to jam sometime, and then they hit me up soon.
Yeah. And then the rest is history.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Boom.
So, how'd you meet Ricky Jones, Britt the singer?
Rick?
Or did you ever say that?
So I
you
walked
ever say
into
that?
a bar and like these
Yeah.
guys were just like, they go, man, don't go in there. There's this guy in there, Ricky Jones. I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, oh man, he's just been drop kicking everybody in the face all night. I was like, oh okay.
Yeah.
So that's how I met Ricky.
Yeah, dude.
And then
I'd hire
Alec
him.
kind of told us about this guy, and he's like, "Oh, and by the way, he plays guitar."
Yeah.
And
No,
baseball.
that never happened.
Really
None of that
aggressive.
happened at all.
So he's oh, okay, well, So we
I thought it was going great.
we were a
You
little
guys should've-
nervous to bring him in and try him out, but he kept the drop kicking at
What does he
home, so-
play?
Mostly strings
Okay.
Switch
on a
hitter.
guitar.
All right.
He's a
Cool.
switch hitter. He's
He's not like a
designated.
marimba
Designated
marimba
hitter.
player.
He's
Can't even say
DH.
that
But
word.
he plays a little bit of everything. He does. But we actually met him through a Craigslist ad.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's how
surprise,
we met Joe.
surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Misconnections.
Throwback.
Yeah.
Misconnection.
Saw you in
You're the guy at the bar. drop
aisle
kicking.
3 at Whole Foods.
It didn't seem like the right time to talk to you. So you were drop kicking people,
You had your guitar, but I wasn't sure if you played it.
but you seemed
But you were
cool.
drop kicking
Yeah.
people.
I recognized you from the minor league baseball game earlier that day.
Yeah.
Minor
Can I
league.
have your
Wow.
autograph?
You're gonna make it to the majors, though. I promise. Ricky Jones, you're going straight to the top.
So for Corbella, so obviously first gig is this weekend.
This Friday, yeah.
What?
So that's probably your big focus. Is there a focus on, the summer, like putting pen to paper to record?
Absolutely.
Kinda
We all right, I'm taking over.
Yeah.
So no,
Take
yeah,
over.
absolutely. We've been writing a lot, and our next step is definitely to get in the studio and record an EP, and we're looking at probably springtime, realistically. Yeah, so it's pretty much our main focus right now, and just writing a bunch of new songs, getting it recorded, and getting it out there, and just
Oh yeah.
playing more shows around town, and definitely outside of Austin as well. We want to hit Houston, where you can go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
H-Town, holding it down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All day long. I feel you.
But
Goes from here.
I feel
Spring.
you.
Go Astros. I'll give you that.
What
Go
up, Spring,
Astros.
Texas?
Yeah, what up? What up, H-Town Spring?
So
Outside the loop. Yep.
are the new songs just kind of flowing out of you guys, or coming slowly?
It's some of the songs have been harder than others. You know, some of them just kind of come out right away, and then some just fizzle out and die.
Yeah, they just weed themselves out.
Are you guys spending a lot of time catching Ricky up to speed, or is it all brand new material?
We've been getting him up to speed.
Yeah, he did a really good job of learning all the music real quick though. So it's just been, making everything tighter, getting ready to start
for
playing live
Friday
more.
pretty much, and just getting that show real tight. And then once we get that down, then we can really focus on all the new tunes and ideas and things like that, which we're super excited about. So
Hell yeah! Congratulations, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's got to feel good to get back out there.
it does. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
'Cause
do you
we
think
all
it's
we all
pretty-
love to be out there on stage and just in front of people and just playing our instruments and
I love y'all's resilience. That's great.
It seems like it's
getting
pretty
back
quick
out there. Boom.
turnover.
Yeah.
From,
thank you.
I feel like it wasn't too long ago. I was watching you. We were all playing with you guys at Stubbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't that.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem that long ago.
That was fun. That was a really good night.
Yeah.
How do you decide, what you're going to carry over in terms of songs?
That's a tough one.
Do you do it based on, the musicality? Like, oh, this will probably fit our new sound? Or is it like, I was really passionate about this song? Or how do you decide?
I mean,
what you
it's
wanna
kind of
keep?
it's kind of both. I think. I mean, there's definitely some older songs we don't really care for that we're like, we're gonna let that one go for a while. And then there's other songs where we are kind of passionate about it, or it's the one or two ballads that we have we'd like to keep, until we really, write another one that we feel passionate about. But I think there's a lot of new songs that we've honestly, I think even from the sub show we played with you guys, we haven't really played out that often. So a lot of the newer stuff, I don't think a lot of people have even heard, even that was prior, in our Nomad City set. So I think there's a lot of stuff that we're really excited to play that even before a lot of people haven't really heard yet.
Yeah. Anytime you get a new player to it, it just starts to go in a different direction because their influences come into it and change it for the better. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about that with you guys too, the Fair City Fire guys. I mean, not to bring it up again, Clint, but yeah, since Derek's been gone, but just the material you guys have generated, I guess maybe because he isn't here, but it feels more authentic to who you guys are now. So does it make it playing the old songs tougher in a way? I mean, I know you got to play the songs that some people, that the fans want.
I feel like it just kind of it shifted. It wasn't. We just kind of when Derek left, we were, we talked about this before. It was kind of in debate whether we want to continue playing as Fair City Fire. Do we want to start a new project and go from there? And then we realized that, we wanted to continue, and then our schedules were just wide open, and we started practicing, rehearsing 2-3 times a week, and then we just started writing like crazy.
Yeah, we didn't have anybody in the band that was like,
Can't do it this time.
busy, super, super busy that, had, very limited time to do this kind of stuff. So like,
That's
it was
great.
cool. Yeah.
It allowed us to kind of find we already had a style, and we definitely had our own feel to it, but it allowed us to kind of find it a little quicker.
Or just just kind of mesh
develop
into
it.
something else.
Yeah.
Without I wouldn't say it's less authentic or more authentic to what we were. I would just say that it just kind of evolved into this what it is, and then when Clint definitely I think added whenever he came in to certain things.
Whenever he came
along. But I mean, it took it and then it kind of pulled it in a different kind of direction, too. You know what I mean? And it kind of evolved a little bit more, and then it does feel. I will say it does feel.
Well, I feel like we've all kind of got more
feels good.
involved individually.
Yeah.
And that just comes with playing for
Yes, that's-
3 years, 3+ years. It's if you play that long with someone, you're gonna kind of find your own style, and everyone gets involved as much as they have been.
But that's inspiring though too, when one person leaves and somebody else comes in, it's kind of like, they always say one door closes another one opens, but like an even better one, and it's exciting to open that door, and there's boundaries and places that you've never that that you weren't able to go down before, and especially with Russ and Alec and Ricky. I think that the things are kind of endless and possibilities are really wide open, and it's like an exciting new adventure to go down that we really weren't able to go down before for whatever reason. So musically and
that's awesome.
and in a lot of ways, but that's just part of the journey, man.
Open those
it's
doors,
exciting.
folks.
2018.
Open those doors. You're gonna find a Ricky Jones or a Clint Manning behind those doors. Everybody, so you should just open them.
Watch out for those Rickies, man. You catch that roundhouse.
Top of those
I'm telling you what, though, 2018 is the year of Ricky Jones.
Yeah.
He's gonna be MVP this year. I see it. happen. The fans are voting. Yeah, I'm talking to the whole league.
Where is Ricky?
Yeah. He's playing with another band right now. Yep.
I take back everything.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I was really hoping you'd say he's at the gym, like he's bulking up for the baseball season.
No, he's cheating on us.
Hey,
Yeah, but at least he's honest, you know.
It's an open relationship.
I mean,
We'll take him back.
fair,
We'll take him back.
I'd cheat with you guys and somebody in this room. So.
Yeah. Oh, Clint.
Clint is still in the room.
Everybody's
Folks.
looking around.
Yeah, Clint Manning, ladies and gentlemen.
He's still here.
Hey, I mean, if they're going to talk about the ex again.
I know all
you guys
about
dragged
Clint
me
Manning.
through this last week.
Well, that's why Clint doesn't play with us.
Me and Clint have been
a
Facebook
lot.
friends for like 5 years.
Every time we
Yeah.
talk about
Actually,
Derek,
Clint-
he's like, nope.
They don't even know how we became
Is that
friends.
the longest
I
Facebook?
met her
Wait,
at
let's
a
do
bar.
it.
Oh, yep. This
Wait.
is a serious story here.
Yeah.
I was
We gotta hear
playing.
this.
Shh, everyone.
I played
Shh.
this gig in San Antonio, and this guy came up and asked me if I wanted to play this bar in Houston. I'd never been there, to Houston that was, and I'd never played in Houston. And I get the info. It's actually a restaurant. I found out, but they were willing to pay a pretty good penny, so I went and
Did
played
you
this.
say restaurant?
Restaurant?
Yes, yes.
I've never heard that term before.
What is
Yes,
that? A
that's
restaurant
right.
full of breasts?
I know that term.
Hooters, Twin Peaks.
Okay.
Brick House.
That's where my aunt was.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
I
I'm
mean-
not surprised.
I mean,
Continue
Very
on.
good food. It's called Bombshells.
I told you about my Aunt Alice.
You ruined the
Go ahead. I'm
punchline.
going to
It's
center
like
this
a
podcast.
military reference, I guess. It was out there by the NASA station over there.
Oh, my God.
And
She
anyway,
works at NASA, actually.
Oh.
She works at NASA. That explains
that
it.
makes
She
so
must-
much more
She
sense.
must go there after work for happy hour, huh?
For every
All
question
right.
that just got answered, I have like 10 more questions now. But anyway,
She must like the breast wing.
so I was playing a little solo set out there. I played it, and there wasn't a whole lot of people there. And one of them happened to be her aunt, and I went up and talked to her. She was pretty.
She's a cougar, man.
Three
She
sheets
is. I'll
to the
show you a
wind, as
picture.
they say.
You should have seen her at
Must
Stubbs
run
with a
the
broken leg.
But she dug what I was
She got
playing.
kicked
She's
out of our
like,
show,
I
man.
actually have a niece that plays music in Austin. I'm like, I'm from Austin, and then she like told me to look her up, gave me her info.
We
And then,
became
yeah.
friends that night.
Yeah, I think I sent a message like explaining what had happened, but it got like spam message to her, so she responded to that like a
3
year
years
and a half
later.
later. I was like, I'm like, what is this message? I'm like, oh, all right, yeah. So yeah,
And ladies and gentlemen, that's
Yep. that's the
Aunt
very
Alice.
There you go.
the world works. in
We're
strange
Well,
so
she was at our
connected.
Stubbs show
Yeah.
on a scooter with a broken leg.
Wait, she was?
Yes, she got
Yeah.
kicked out.
I wonder if she recognized me.
Kicked out.
On a scooter?
She got kicked out.
She got rolled out.
Yeah, technically, I guess let's be real.
Who the fuck is
She
Alice?
is taking over this podcast, and I love it.
Yes.
Let's
yes,
talk
yes.
about
we
this.
give her a call right now? I
Yeah,
feel like we
can
should
we
call
call
her.
We could.
Can we phone a
Does Alice have
friend?
a nickname? I feel like Alice has to have a nickname.
She does.
Okay.
It's her alter ego,
Okay.
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
All right.
Alice
Wait, so
Sylvia.
Sylvia got kicked out, rolled out that night.
Yeah.
Yes, it was
Okay.
Sylvia that got kicked
Is
out.
it like? Is that like a drunk alter ego, or is it? Like
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I got it.
We're not
Yeah, it
dancing
is.
around
Oh,
this.
wow.
We're good.
yeah. If Sylvia shows up,
Y'all better get
Well,
everybody
Everybody
leave.
leave.
That room.
yeah, you don't know. I mean, Clint met Sylvia and survived. So.
Yeah. No, it was
Possible.
But it was intense, right?
it was very it was.
Yeah.
You know, I thought she was gonna like tell me how I was gonna die or something. You know.
Yeah.
Felt like that
I'm
kinda
surprised she
energy,
didn't try and take you home.
I was gonna have some weird revelation. I was questioning if that was the motive for a little while too. But
She was gonna take you home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably
She's
was,
putting off
yeah.
some confusing vibes. But
Yeah. It's probably the guy next to
You
you.
could take a scooter ride home.
Feed you some ham and cheese sandwiches.
Wait, what?
Send you an outer space to Uranus.
I thought you were talking about
Or her anus. Sorry.
What?
Cheap.
She works for NASA. I don't know.
Why are you
She's-
apologizing to me?
she's
It's not
right.
mine.
So Pluto's a planet again.
Definitely not sharing this podcast with her now.
We can censor this out, you know,
Tag-
but we
So
won't.
has there been a
Stagger in it.
hurricane named Sylvia? Has there been? Because I feel like
Yes.
that'd be a hell of a name for a hurricane.
Tropical storm Sylvia.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Now we know.
All right.
So, in the new group, Britny, do you feel like what's your kind of writing process now? Do you feel like you've unlocked new writing styles, or like you are like expressing yourself differently?
Yeah,
or-
I was just talking to the guys the other day. I mean, I'll be like driving in the car and I'll come up with these melodies in my head, or I mean, when I'm home, I'll play something on the keyboard or something. But I mean, literally, we kind of send ideas back and forth all the time now, and definitely, I feel way more open, way more comfortable to just send them anything, even if it is really nothing. But yeah, I think and before Ricky came along, just the three of us were writing, and that was definitely a different process for me. Just drums, bass, and vocals, and keys a little bit here and there. So I think we've definitely kind of really connected just as the three of us, really, the last few months, and that's kind of been our core. And
Yeah.
What do you guys do? Like go bowling or play blazer tag? Like how do you do like do you guys that is I mean as a band do you
have
have to do that
bonding
stuff,
activities?
I
stuff
took Alec
outside
to
of
yoga.
band? Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
We do things.
We do hang out as a band a lot.
Yeah. Buzzmill is our central
Oh,
location.
yeah.
The other day we got together as a band and we were at Fourth Tap and I
Yeah.
was like, hey
We
guys,
were.
let's get together. And Brian was like, is everything okay?
Hold on. Is
No.
everything fine? Hold on. Let's rewind.
Yeah.
Because you said I would like to call a meeting,
Oh, yeah.
which is a little different than hey, can we hang out?
I guess that vocabulary is a little dangerous.
Brian
Yeah, it's a
texts
little
me. He's like, all right, man, I hope everything's okay with Joe. We're like, no, he's leaving the band.
I was like,
For sure.
I was like,
Pretty much
I was like, I'm glad that
yeah.
you cared, but we should also get to a point where, I don't know, we're not worried when we want to hang out.
Never joke.
I mean,
Never joke. Yeah.
It
God,
was
that's
more-
so me.
It was more funny than anything,
I
but
mean,
it was, yeah.
I didn't get that vibe from you at all.
Good, I'm
but
glad.
but when I showed up and then Brian asked, and I'm like, oh shit, that might be happening. Like, what's going on here?
I
I'm like,
tend
oh,
to-
and then I'm like, oh no, okay. All right,
I tend to
deal.
spread panic. That's what I
Can
do
we have a-
with
can we have a
my
meeting?
with
My
what's going
lawyer's
on
gonna
up here in my
be
mind.
there.
Let's
Yeah.
be the singer
Like,
thing,
oh,
because I do
no,
the
shit,
same
that's the
thing.
point.
I'm always
No.
like, ah,
Maybe he did
Brit the singer.
what's
Brit the
going
singer.
on?
I wasn't ready for
Brit
that.
the singer.
What happened today?
We're kicking you out, Brian.
Hey, what do you guys think about
Yeah,
this?
Yeah.
they decided to.
Am I
kick me out.
overthinking again?
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
No, it was fun. It was a
yeah.
good time. Yeah. We do.
Yeah, it
we
was
should
good.
go play
Overthinking.
laser tag though
Yeah.
all together.
Every
We're
day-
rock climbing.
Every day there's a okay, can we talk moment. It's like, what? Yeah, what?
Hey, can we talk
Yeah,
for 10
yeah.
minutes later?
Hey,
Are
do
you
you have
busy?
time? Do you have a minute to talk? Like,
Hey, can you
in
chat real
private,
quick later
in
tonight?
private?
Yeah.
Gotta talk about some stuff.
Hey, can you come over tonight but not bring like dinner?
Ow.
And my CDs.
Yeah. And my CD.
But like, bring my CDs.
Oh, that's too real, Joe. That's too real. That's too real.
In a way, I mean, you guys have all been in it for a while, but do you have that in your mind that like we're a new band, or is it like? Do you
I mean,
feel
I
like you still have the
guess-
connections and the relationships, or are you just approaching it like we're a new band? Like we have to go out there and do the new shows at the places and get new fans, or what's the approach to that?
I don't know, for me, it's just like all one long musical journey. So like we're never new or old, really.
That's too easy. Come on.
It's like,
Come on, Alec.
but
I mean, does time really exist
that
anyway?
being said, I mean, we, as far as the music itself, I don't look at it that way. But as being a band and trying to promote ourselves, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, I
Because
think.
now we are a new band.
Yeah, I mean we're definitely rebranding.
Yeah.
We definitely have some of the
There you go.
same. Yeah, we have some of the same songs, but we definitely want to go to a new direction, and that's why we are rebranding. And it's exciting, and I think Russell, you got something to say? About
Yeah,
it?
I'm excited about the new music that I have in store for this group.
Yeah.
Ooh. Confidence.
One-liners. Those one-liners.
I like this guy.
It sounded a little like a threat.
We got really quiet after
Like-
I said that.
Flash premonition.
I'm a little nervous.
I'm nervous.
So mania's coming out. But yes, I would definitely say this is a new band. It's a new chapter, a new band. It's a new sound. It's a new vibe. It's new everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And yeah,
Has anyone
Corbella, baby.
Mm-hmm.
has any one member undergone like more drastic change than the rest? You think stylistically with the new music? Like, are you playing like completely different drum beats or just altering little things?
Not
or-
necessarily. I mean, I felt like we were starting to hit a really big turning point right before we decided to rebrand,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, with some of the stuff we were writing. And really, we're just continuing on that path.
On that direction, yeah.
Cool.
Did you guys become more involved as a group writing towards the end? It sounds like
Yes.
before you met?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And that I think is the direction I personally always wanted to go. Before I was just writing with the old guitar player, and I always wanted to do it collectively as a band. And towards the end of Nomad City, we all started writing together, and honestly, I think the songs just evolved into this kind of magic that really was missing from before. And I think that's what we're really excited about as Corbella is, really taking, Russ's ideas and my ideas and Alec's ideas, Ricky's ideas, and just kind of all combining them into this.
But mostly
That
Russell's
shit.
ideas.
Well, you said Alec.
What,
I
Russ?
said, but mostly Russell's ideas.
Yeah, mostly Russ's
And
ideas.
leastly Ricky.
WrestleMania. Yeah, Ricky
Careful.
Jones. Ricky Jones can play baseball.
Still a lot of Rick Astley, though.
Alec, you had mentioned
feel
that
that
you've been
rumbling?
in,
That
like
was
you play
Ricky
with
Jones.
Clint, and then you
Yeah.
also play in a few other bands. Do you feel like now that you're more involved, do you feel like you're like if people ask you, are you in a band? Is the first thing that comes to mind?
Oh, the first thing I always say is
Like,
Corbella.
Yeah.
But I say I play in
That-
Corbella, and
That's the right answer.
You know,
That is
Yeah.
correct.
That's the right answer
current
because I'm giving
situation.
you a ride
but for the
home,
right
Alex.
price.
Do you feel more invested now that you feel like you or has it
yeah.
always kind of been that way anyways?
Yeah, I definitely feel extremely invested in this project. I mean,
Yeah.
I want this to succeed. I want this, even just like me personally as my career, as I want to make drums my career,
Mhm.
But I also want to have a driving force behind that, which I think is a really solid band with people I love, where I can make music I love and share that with everybody. So I'm extremely invested.
One of my favorite things is like watching you in a photo shoot video, which I just did for Corbella, because you guys did like a behind the scenes photo shoot thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
to come full circle to the beginning of the episode where it's like you're like the rock star and like, oh, you guys are goobers, right?
Yeah.
She's like, they got all the smoke, and she's like, got all these poses, and like in it, and then you guys are like, just so I want to know, like, I kind of want to know from each side, because like from Pure 85, you guys have done photo shoots
We're
before.
real, but we
it's
don't.
like-
We don't have.
Terrible.
Yeah,
We don't have anybody in the band that
Yeah,
holds
well-
it down like Britney
But like,
does.
what's it like
Yeah.
to be in a photo
There's
shoot?
no redeeming
like
factor.
with Britny Lobas and Britney. What's like? Do you even look at them, or are you like, I got this? Don't even worry.
Sometimes it just feels like it's like, why the fuck are we even here?
Yeah. It's
Nah.
an awkward experience.
Yeah. I mean, I had a lot of fun the last one we did, just because we got to use some smoke bombs.
Yeah, I saw that.
I got to hold them.
Yeah.
I was real happy.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's cool.
That was a good one, and I was sober for that one. The one before, I was drinking a little bit. We were like under bridges, and where else were we? I don't
Drinking
even
under
know. In a
bridges.
field.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is it like? Because I think when you're playing music, at least
Photo shoots are always
your
hard.
expression is through the music, so you can look however you want. But if you're not, if you're just somebody's taking a picture of you, you're not doing your thing that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably weird to be like, oh,
That's
emote,
super awkward.
give us your feelings. It's like, I don't do it like this,
Yeah.
Right.
I don't smile when my grandma takes pictures. Like, I don't know what you guys expect from
The
me.
the trick is to not have feelings.
Yeah.
I think we
Just
hit on a good
no
point there,
feelings.
Clint.
I think you got to look like you don't want to be there, right? Is that the idea?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kind of like, God, I have more important places to be.
That's if you're not a rock
Jeez.
star.
Okay.
She just has to act natural.
Yeah.
The rest of us have to just look like we don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Let me just
Like,
sit
we're
around and then fall on my
disinterested.
knees real quick.
Yeah.
We have to have
To a
this look on
hair-
our faces.
hair
Says, don't
flip.
go to our show.
Right.
Don't do it because
I mean,
this is stupid.
I like to think with us, we all like, together we're one rock star.
Yeah.
None of us are
Let's
cool
all
enough
hold
to pull it
hands.
off.
You
by
might
ourselves.
That was too easy, Clint. God.
Yeah.
You might be. You might be pushing.
Yeah, Clint.
Get him.
Well, like Brian said, that we don't, none of us
Shots
are,
fired.
are carrying the weight.
No, we don't know what to do at all.
What do I do with my
Photo
hands?
shoots are so
Yeah.
hard, though.
Go up.
And then you got to pick a picture that everybody looks good in, and like nobody likes how they look in any of the pictures.
I
So
swear.
who usually picks it?
I don't think I
The
can look
singer.
in the same direction as you guys.
The singer.
The singer
I think
always
it's
picks the
physically
pictures.
impossible.
We're like, what? We're gonna use this
Every
picture
picture
for
I'm looking
every
at it
email.
up.
Just gonna upload it real quick, and hopefully they don't notice that I picked this one because I totally did that.
That's my favorite.
Evil.
Like,
No,
like whenever
we
I've-
loved it all.
whenever I've had a
the
girlfriend,
pictures.
like when you look at like couples pictures, like, oh, we should post this, and it's like, I'm almost like looking at the wall, not even looking, but she looks fantastic. It's like, this is the best. It's like, no, you look great. I look terrible.
She's like, I know.
Yeah, it's like, this is the best one.
Like, okay, post.
She's like, I look really good, so we're posting this
Yeah.
one.
It's like, yeah, okay. Yeah.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
We all agree. Right,
do.
guys?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's too easy, Brittany.
You guys are all too sexy. Yeah.
Touche.
I'm sorry.
Do you guys want to play a name? A game name?
Oh,
game
no,
name.
game
Yeah,
name.
TM.
TM. You gotta add the TM.
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 Game name TM.
It's time for the game name.
So since the last time we've come here, Brittany, we've
It's time for the game name.
Ready for the game name. TM.
Matt Jones is gonna play the game name.
Jeez, we finally got a theme song.
Oh, that was.
I'm gonna clip that shit for sure. That's gonna be the whole thing.
Game name.
Yeah.
TM.
Like Michael McDonald singing the game.
Yeah,
the name.
exactly.
Game.
That's exactly
Game
what we're
name,
going
yeah.
for.
It's called the game name, and we've played it every show for like the last 10, and it's sweeping the nation.
The kids are getting into it.
Nervous.
The kids are getting into it.
It's a game that involves
It's as big as
a
Tide
game
Pods.
and names, and I change it every time. And I should come up with one full game. I can't think of one. I don't know why. I just come up with a regular game, but I just make up a new one every time. There's got to be a great name game out there.
Wait, like you change the rules every time?
A game name.
Have I not
Game
noticed?
name.
TM.
I've been playing the same game the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh.
For this week,
And they can't now.
I am going to we'll go in a circle. It's good because I have too many names for this, which is funny when I tell you what it is. And we'll go around clockwise in a circle, and I'm going to give you the name of someone, and you have to tell me if that person is the lead singer of a band or a porn star.
I like it.
Yes,
Alright.
this is a good game.
All right.
It's gonna get sticky.
TM. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, just
Okay.
dive in.
Let's do Fat Mike.
Oh.
Porn star.
Fat Mike is the lead singer of NoFX.
Wow.
I knew that.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
He like a couple
Yeah.
like a year ago he kicked some fan in the face and it was the greatest video ever.
Oh shit.
Wow.
All right.
The Queens of the Stone Age
that
guy did that too.
That could be a version of porn for some people.
Right?
Yes, so yeah.
So yeah,
Foot
it's
fetish.
debatable. Either answer
Freaky.
Yeah.
could have
I can
been.
get down with the masochism.
Ooh, we found that's
All right,
that's a hot
anyway,
take.
next-
That's a hot
Okay.
take.
Different game name.
Hot take from Alec.
All right.
You're gonna use that against you when you run for office.
Mhm.
Oh man.
I don't know. Trump can do it. I think I'm good.
Yeah, man, follow your dreams, buddy.
All right.
Moving
All
on.
right, we've got
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. Let's do Jesse Rogers.
Porn.
Cheating, Brian.
I'm gonna say, do you know that for sure?
No.
Okay.
Sounded
Jesse
convincing.
Rogers is the AVN choice for Best Ass Fans Choice
Oh.
2013 porn. Yes.
Oh, I shouldn't have answered that so quickly now.
Russell, the
I was just
truth
planning
comes
on
out.
saying
The truth comes out.
I love that you have
He's my-
stats on this.
That was
stuff.
so
I
quick.
love this.
It's a good pre-workout inspiration.
Porn.
Uh-huh.
That's,
That's it.
gotta
Man.
sculpt an ass like that.
Like a little tidbit after all these.
Dang.
AVN is
Damn.
not the kind of word I would connect with a porn star.
I would. I would connect it.
All right,
How's it spelled, Russell?
Alec. Let's go with
Google it.
Charles Dara.
Porn star.
Charles Dara is a Sagittarius and was the star of Amnesiac Cock.
Amnesia cock.
What's the
storyline
line?
there?
Oh, man, come on.
Yeah,
can't
we
come
might
up
need
with
to
a
put that
slide
one
for
on.
Is that where like you remember what you did, but your penis doesn't?
Is it like a memento porn?
It's the Harvey Weinstein story.
Oh my
No,
God.
that's the opposite way around.
Jeez,
Too
am I the
far,
only-
I guess.
Am I the only one that knows about that?
We're gonna have to blur that one out.
We're gonna cut that.
Careful.
Murder story.
Careful.
All right,
Careful.
Clint 2.
Easy.
Let's go with Johnny Sins.
That's got to be a trick. That's the lead singer.
Johnny Sins was in Acing the Interview from 2013, an industry film about job interviews. I don't know. He's a porn star. He's totally
You set me up. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh wait, that doesn't sound porn related. Maybe there was a music interview show. No.
Brittany.
I'm ready.
Let's go with Emily Haynes.
Don't look at
We're
me.
not gonna give you the answer, Brittany.
Nobody's gonna willfully.
Do you want to poll? You want to poll the audience really quick?
I'm gonna have to say porn.
She's the lead singer of Metro.
Oh
Man.
Damn.
now we might have offended Metric too.
Fail.
Really making enemies
All
this
right,
podcast.
Joseph.
I don't look at the names. It makes it too personal.
Let's go with.
Wait, what?
That's a good thing to
Are
say.
you talking about bands? Are you talking about bands
Little
or porn
disclaimer.
stars?
Nobody asked you anything yet, Joe.
Let's go with Kendra Lust.
What? That is. I mean, easy. Come on, too easy, right? Unless she's like the lead singer or something crazy. But
Yeah, that's the
That's
idea.
the
of the
whole
whole
point.
game.
She's the lead singer of Wood Pussy.
Her boyfriend's Pinocchio.
I'm gonna say, porn star / lead singer.
Oh,
Is that
Bold
possible to do?
statement.
Kendra Lust was AVN's 2016 MILF of the Year.
So not
and the lead singer of Wood Pussy.
That's great.
All right, she's a porn star.
MILF of the year.
Was that too easy? That's funny.
All right,
Brian.
All right.
Let's go with Mark Almond.
Ooh. Sounds like a rock and roller to me.
You gonna go with rock and roll?
Yeah, let's do that.
Mark Almond is the lead singer of Soft Cell.
All right.
Tainted Love.
Yeah.
Love.
Dun, dun.
We're learning things today.
Study.
Game name run 2.
Both my
Game
balls are fine.
Double point bonus round.
How about Brett? Let's go with Danny Filth.
Porn.
Porn?
Yeah. Why not?
Danny Filth is a man who is the lead singer of Cradle of Filth.
Oh,
Great
man.
Scandinavian death metal band. You should check them out.
Oh my God. Wow.
Sorry, guys.
WrestleMania. Let's go with Abella Danger.
That's right over the plate. I gotta say porn on that one too.
Abella Danger was 2016's AVN Best Newcomer.
All right. Shout out to the
Yeah,
newcomers.
Russell's
What does
knowing
newcomer
all
mean?
of them.
Yeah, newcomer.
You're like, doesn't know. You got a ringer. Alec.
Yo,
Let's go with Big Kenny.
Big Kenny. Wow. I'm gonna have to go with vocalist on this
It
one.
is Big and Rich. Big Kenny from Big and
That's
Rich. Country act. That
Nice.
people
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
all
Good
right.
job.
All right, Clinton.
What do you got?
Let's go with Kate Bush.
That could be a trick. Could be
Isn't
the
she
lead
somebody's
sing-
daughter?
Could be the lead singer of Bush.
George Bush's daughter.
Right?
I don't think his name's Kate, but maybe. I'm gonna go with singer.
That's correct. It's a good guess. British late
Total
70s single
guess.
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering
Oh.
Heights.
So she made a single about the book, I guess. I
All
don't know.
right.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, our singer, lead singer. Nice.
Wuthering Heights. Yeah.
All right, Britney.
Could be a porn name.
Wait, are we keeping score?
Is anybody keeping score?
Is anybody ever done that?
WrestleMania's in the
I'm
lead.
just keeping track of all the porn names.
Yeah,
for
he's
later.
definitely.
Yeah. You know what Russell's doing later.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back and research. Make sure you're correct.
Mhm.
You really brought it
I just
together
connected
there.
my laptop
Yeah,
and my
you got it.
TV.
Connected the dots.
Okay.
All right, Brittany.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go with Annika Albright.
Singer.
She is a singer in Annika. No, wait, no. It's like she's 2014's best anal sex.
Oh no! Really?
That took a turn.
That took a turn for the worst.
Yeah,
That was
That
like
was a really normal sounding
one
name.
These are all winners, though.
Yeah.
I feel like I
She
feel like
was the Adult Video News winner of 2014 for
At
best.
least she's a winner. At least she
anal
won
sex
something.
for the film Annika and best double penetration in 2015 for Annika 2.
Man, well, at least she did it right. There you
yeah,
go.
right.
That is
Go,
not
Annika.
That's not a creative title.
glad that-
And Annika too.
It's hard
She
to
was
get
my
I don't care for
picker.
that title.
Setting the
I don't
bar.
think it's about
Should
the
have spent
title.
some more time on that one.
It's real hard to get a sequel in porn. Yeah. All right, Joe. Let's go with Lindsey Buckingham.
lead singer.
Oh, do you know who?
Fleetwood Mac.
Yes. All right.
That's good.
Trying to trick you.
I got that one.
You're an old soul, Joe.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now,
All
Lindsey
right.
Fuckingham, on the other hand.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Fucking ham.
That's good.
Bump set
That's
spike.
funny.
Yeah.
That's very descriptive.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
doesn't
try.
leave anything to the imagination.
Let's go with Brad Knight.
Brad Knight. Can I ask for the spelling?
Yeah. Great question.
Yeah.
Just imagine it.
I'm gonna say that's a singer.
Brad Knight, star of MILFs Just Wanna Fuck.
All right.
I did think it was like
He probably
one of the
knows
singer of,
Annika
like, Boyz
Albright.
to Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does probably know Annika Albright.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
I
like
want to know Annika
Brian
Albright,
McKnight, like
actually.
that.
I like that
So
one.
where are we now?
That's a good game.
So we've crossed the bridge from music and sexuality into like productive society right now. So we're gonna put out a podcast. We're making albums. We're having shows. You know, what can we expect this summer? Fair City Fire tour, right?
Hitting-
April. The show is officially announced at Stubbs.
Yeah.
14th
Yeah.
in
April
Austin,
14th.
Woo woo!
13th in Houston.
Yeah. So we haven't even said that yet. So now they know.
All sorts of reveals.
13th in Houston.
Hip hop horn.
April 14th.
I
Austin.
can't do it. I can't.
So yeah, we have that on April 14th. But before that, you can catch us February 15th at 1-to-1 Bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be April 15th.
Yeah.
No, February 15th
1-to-1,
coming up,
yeah, yeah.
coming up.
Anywhere.
And
That's a good
before
show,
you
right?
go to our show on February
That'll be a
15th,
lot
you
of
should
fun.
go to 1-to-1 Bar for Corbella.
So yeah, 1-to-1.
February.
Yes.
Put it in your schedule.
Mhm.
So the 9th, 11:45, you guys go on, right?
Yep. This Friday.
Do you have nerves, like first band nerves, like talent show nerves or something like that? Or what does it feel like?
They do now.
Mm.
Nah. Just want to
Yeah.
get up there, bro.
Yeah,
That's
business
right,
as
hell
usual.
Yeah, I just want to get
Yeah.
back up there and play for our friends and people and
That's
get
exciting.
a Mr. Music.
When was your last show, or how long has it been?
Mid-October.
Yeah.
October.
So it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta have the
Miss
itch.
it.
The itch.
What about the rest of the year here
Yes.
for Corbella?
That's the only one we're doing. We're just gonna do one
One
for the year.
Yeah.
One
We're gonna
show
hold
a
out.
year.
Yeah.
That's it.
Scarcity.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
The week after the Super Bowl, we're going to be playing. Just remember that. So Super Bowl, then Corbella.
That's
Just
right.
remember that. Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we're gonna be back out there playing all the time.
Take over
recording?
Texas. Take over
Yes.
America.
Take over Texas
Take
America.
over the world.
Definitely gonna get back in the studio, record an EP
Yeah.
this spring. Not sure where yet. We're kind of looking at a couple different places, and you know how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
Find the right room, find the right home to do it, and
Find the right engineer.
Yeah.
yes,
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
But that's all exciting. It's
Yeah.
part of the
Oh,
excitement,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're jumping right back in and
Hell
gonna
yeah.
do it right and gonna do it how we want to do it.
Congrats, y'all. That's sweet.
Woo!
It's February 9th. I'm gonna go to that one for sure. Corbella, 11:45.
Yeah, you should. It's gonna be a good time.
Then Fair
Be a
City
lot of
Fire, February 15th with Dre.
Woo
and,
woo!
Edison Chair.
Yo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Evan Warhol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
2
Hell
weeks in
yeah.
a row of 1-to-1, just
Mhm.
crushing.
Dude.
Who you guys playing with?
Carrie Hudson, Jeff Blinkenhorn played before us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We played with Jeff Blankenhorn
Yeah,
before.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Good luck. Do you guys? So I know you're on Facebook. Like, is that where you're kind of centralizing your
Yep.
contact for Corbella
Facebook,
right now?
Instagram,
Twitter, all that
Yeah.
jazz.
Everything.
Mhm.
we all up in here.
Corbella, Corbella.
Corbella.
I saw there was a new login to our Twitter account today. Are we tweeting? Are we tweeting things?
We,
Oh,
we
no.
are tweeting things. I just
think that's
tweeted.
a-
I just
oh,
tweeted
no.
about
Joke thing,
this.
yeah.
I just
Alright.
tweeted about this
Oh, we're
actually.
tweeting things.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
email said a new Android
Tweet,
device
tweet,
had logged
tweet,
in, and I
tweet,
didn't know if we were getting hacked. And
Yeah, that was
Joe's
me.
calling meetings.
I didn't know
he's
Flash
tweeting
Brown
things.
posts were
It's
starting
me.
to
Doing
come
shit,
up on.
man.
Dude, he's
I
turning
tweeted
his
about
life
this.
around.
I said, I'll just say it now because these people are gonna hear it after they see it. But I put, you should catch Corbella. It'll make you do this. And then I put a GIF of that guy from Indiana Jones when he opens up the
His
Ark of the
face melts.
Covenant. His face melts.
Nice.
I love
Oh
it.
yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
That's
Sweet.
good.
That was the first tweet in a while.
First tweet in a while.
Nice.
Back in the game.
I'll retweet it
Yeah.
Please do.
I don't even know how to
and
retweet.
like it,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
might reply with the
Yeah.
too.
Please
Social analytics.
All right. Got your music, got your socials. Thank you guys. Go check them out. 9th, 16th February, 1-to-1. Easy enough.
No,
Get some
that's-
kimchi fries at Cilantro next door, too. It'll
Let's
make a
try-
night of it.
Let's try that again. 9th, 15th.
No, ninth.
Oh.
What?
You said 16th.
Fair City Fire.
Oh, 9th, 6th. Fair. All right. Let's go.
All right, later.
Yeah. Hey there, Delilah.
Yep.
What's it like in New York City, Brian?
Never gonna let
I
you
know what
down.
it's like to be in.
Russell, why aren't you saying
Awesome.
anything?
It's over.
Bye, everybody.